My parents immigrated to the United States about 20 or so years ago, and since then we've been living on the south side of Chicago. Before they came to the United States, my father was a professor. My mother did not complete university, but from a very young age, I remember them always telling me that my performance in school would determine my ability to succeed in the future. There's not much opportunity here. People really seem as though they've kind of given up. That's evident by the sorts of landscapes that you see here, the schools that you see here.
Some people may say that the South Side is a really, really bad place. There have been some days where there have been some violence going on. Fights, yelling, sometimes gunshots in the night.
We know the statistics about violence in Chicago, but our most important job is to make sure that our son does not become a statistic. We live directly across the alley from a school, but we made the conscious decision to take Charles out of our neighborhood, drive 40 to 45 minutes every morning and every afternoon to take him to a neighborhood school up north where he would have other opportunities that he would not have directly in his neighborhood. That is how serious we take his education.
My parents both immigrated to the U.S. from Mexico. My dad never went to college. My mom went for a little while, but she was never able to finish. So education had a lot of significance to my family.
My 6th and 7th grade teacher, Dr. Spell, noticed that I was doing pretty well on these English assignments. And from then, she reassured me that I was able to do more than what was available to me. And so that is what prompted me to apply to the high jump program, and it has made all the difference for me.
It's kind of like a second school that you have to go to on the Saturdays.
It's very much a community. You have breakfast with everyone in the beginning, and then there's dismissal to go to classes. You take a math class, you take a writing workshop class. There's a learners and leaders class. For 8th graders, there's a high school choice class.
The high jump program provided an alternative to my traditional learning. The emphasis was taken away from performing well on quizzes and tests and was placed more so into learning for the sake of learning and engaging in conversation.
The teachers, they really are helpful. Say you don't get a good grade on your science test or you don't get a grade on your essay. They might give you a chance to redo it, or they may tell you what things you need to change on it in order to get your grade up.
I've seen that high jump has introduced things to him before his school has had the opportunity to. So when he has gotten back into school, he's had the chance to be familiar with the information. He kind of has a leg up on the other kids in his school.
Truly, the opportunity he has had in high jump has exposed him to a greater deal of academics. The sky would be the limit for him. He can basically get the opportunity to do anything he wants to do in life.
I want to be a forensic scientist for the Chicago police. I feel like high jump gives you opportunities and different scholarships that can help you get to the point that you want to go to.
I would definitely say that high jump has had a really big impact on my life. I was the first one in my family to go to college, and then Chicago not only had a strong academic reputation and a lot of incredible classes and opportunities, but also it had strong importance on arts and performance. It's just a very surreal feeling to think that I would have so many opportunities being here at no cost to my family at all. I have access to so much education, so many resources here.
When I think about my future, it's rewarding when I see that I'm able to gain a world-class education. I see myself potentially using the education that I've gained as a medium to serve and better the lives of people as high jump has for me.